Rihanna finally speaks out. The real story behind A$AP Rocky Gala drama that everyone got wrong. Welcome to Popstar Daily. The entertainment world has been absolutely buzzing with speculation, rumors, and wild theories, but now we finally have the truth straight from the source herself. On November 7, 2025, Rihanna has broken her silence and opened up about what really happened with A$AP Rocky at the recent gala event that had everyone talking, speculating, and creating narratives that, as it turns out, were far from accurate. For days, social media has been ablaze with theories about tension between the couple, awkward moments captured on camera, and interpretations of body language that sent fans into panic mode wondering if there was trouble in paradise. But Rihanna, ever the one to control her own narrative and set the record straight on her own terms, has finally addressed the situation with her characteristic blend of honesty, humor, and no-nonsense clarity that reminds us all why she's remained one of the most authentic voices in entertainment. This isn't just another celebrity damage control moment, this is Rihanna pulling back the curtain on how quickly misinformation spreads in the age of social media, how a simple moment can be twisted into a dramatic narrative, and why we should all think twice before jumping to conclusions about what we think we see in carefully curated snapshots of celebrity life. The real story behind what happened at the gala is both simpler and more interesting than any of the wild theories that have dominated headlines, and it offers valuable insights into the reality of navigating a high-profile relationship under constant public scrutiny. If you want to know exactly what Rihanna said about the gala situation and the real truth behind those viral moments with A$AP Rocky, you absolutely need to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel for all the latest celebrity revelations, and hit that notification bell so you're always first to know when stars break their silence. Drop a comment below with what you thought happened before hearing Rihanna's side of the story, and let's talk about how easily things get misconstrued in the celebrity world. To understand why Rihanna felt compelled to address this situation publicly, we need to look at exactly what happened at the gala on November 6, 2025, and how certain moments were captured, shared, and interpreted by millions of observers who felt confident they knew exactly what was going on between the couple. The event itself was a star-studded affair bringing together entertainment industry elite, fashion icons, and cultural influencers for an evening celebrating creativity and artistic achievement. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky arrived together looking absolutely stunning, with both sporting coordinated high-fashion looks that immediately became talking points among fashion commentators and fans alike. Throughout the evening, photographers and attendees captured numerous images and video clips of the couple, as is standard at any major celebrity event. However, several specific moments caught particular attention and quickly went viral for all the wrong reasons. One widely circulated clip showed what appeared to be a tense exchange between Rihanna and Rocky, with Rihanna's facial expression being interpreted by amateur body language experts across social media as indicating frustration or anger. Another photo captured a moment where the couple appeared to be standing apart rather than together, leading to immediate speculation about distance or discord in their relationship. A third viral moment involved Rihanna seemingly walking away from Rocky during a conversation, which armchair psychologists across the internet immediately labeled as a sign of serious relationship problems. Within hours, these isolated moments had been compiled into elaborate threads analyzing every micro-expression, every gesture, and every perceived slight between the couple. Entertainment blogs and gossip sites quickly picked up the speculation, publishing articles with headlines suggesting trouble in paradise and questioning the stability of their relationship. Fans divided into camps, with some defending the couple and others convinced they were witnessing the beginning of a breakup playing out in real time. Rihanna's decision to address the situation came after days of watching false narratives spread across social media and entertainment news outlets, reaching a point where she felt the misinformation had gone too far and needed correction. In her characteristically direct manner, she took to her platform on November 7, 2025, to set the record straight with a combination of explanation, humor, and gentle chiding for those who had jumped to dramatic conclusions based on incomplete information. According to Rihanna's account, the reality of what happened at the gala was far more mundane and relatable than the dramatic relationship crisis that had been constructed by online observers. The moment that appeared to show a tense exchange was actually a playful disagreement about whether they should stay at the event longer or head home early, with Rihanna advocating for leaving because she was exhausted after recently giving birth to their third child. Far from being angry or frustrated, she was simply tired and ready to get back to their baby, a sentiment that any new parent can completely understand and relate to. The photo showing them standing apart wasn't evidence of emotional distance but rather captured a moment when Rihanna had stepped away to speak with a close friend she hadn't seen in months, while Rocky was engaged in his own conversation nearby, a completely normal occurrence at any social event where couples don't need to be physically attached at all times. As for the clip of Rihanna walking away during a conversation, she explained with obvious amusement that she had simply needed to use the restroom, a basic human need that somehow got interpreted as a dramatic relationship statement. Rihanna's tone in addressing these misunderstandings walked a careful line between being understanding of how things can appear out of context while also pointing out the absurdity of strangers on the internet claiming to know the intimate details of her relationship based on seconds of footage taken at a public event. What makes Rihanna's response particularly powerful and worth examining is how she used this moment to address broader issues about celebrity culture, media literacy, and the dangerous tendency to create dramatic narratives from incomplete information. Rather than simply correcting the record about the gala, she took the opportunity to speak more broadly about the challenges of maintaining a healthy relationship while living under constant surveillance and having every interaction analyzed by millions of people who feel entitled to have opinions about your private life. She spoke candidly about how exhausting it can be to know that any moment of fatigue, any normal couple disagreement, or any human reaction can be photographed, taken out of context, and turned into evidence of relationship dysfunction by people who have never met you and know nothing about the reality of your daily life. Rihanna emphasized that she and Rocky have a strong, healthy relationship built on genuine love, mutual respect, and the ability to communicate effectively about their needs and feelings, but that even the strongest relationships include moments of tiredness, minor disagreements, and individual needs that from the outside might be misinterpreted as problems. She also addressed the specific challenges they face as new parents to 3 young children, explaining that navigating public events while dealing with the sleep deprivation and emotional demands of caring for a newborn adds layers of complexity that observers couldn't possibly understand from a few photos. Her message included an important reminder that celebrities are human beings with the same basic needs, emotions, and relationship dynamics as everyone else, and that the constant pressure to appear perfect and never show any signs of normal human experience is both unrealistic and potentially damaging. Perhaps most importantly, Rihanna spoke about the impact these false narratives can have not just on the couple themselves but on their families and the broader message it sends about relationships, encouraging everyone to practice more critical thinking before accepting or spreading speculation as fact. The response to Rihanna's honest explanation has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans and media commentators praising her for taking the time to set the record straight while also delivering important messages about media literacy and the dangers of jumping to conclusions. Social media has been flooded with supportive comments from followers who appreciate her willingness to be vulnerable and honest about the realities of navigating fame while trying to maintain authentic human relationships and family life. Many fans have expressed guilt or embarrassment about having believed or spread the initial speculation, with some using Rihanna's response as a learning moment about their own consumption and sharing of celebrity content. Relationship experts and mental health professionals have applauded Rihanna's transparency, noting that her willingness to speak openly about normal relationship moments like wanting to leave an event early or having different social preferences helps normalize healthy relationship dynamics and pushes back against toxic expectations of perfection. Media critics have used the situation as a teaching moment about responsible journalism and the importance of not amplifying speculation without verification, pointing out how quickly false narratives can spread when outlets prioritize clicks and engagement over accuracy and responsible reporting. The entertainment industry itself has taken note, with several other celebrities chiming in with their own experiences of having normal moments misinterpreted and turned into dramatic headlines. Some have shared stories of similar situations where exhaustion was read as anger, where needing personal space was interpreted as relationship problems, or where completely innocent interactions were twisted into evidence of infidelity or discord. The broader conversation has expanded to include discussions about parasocial relationships and why some fans feel so invested in celebrity relationships that they convince themselves they can accurately interpret the intimate dynamics between 2 people they've never met based solely on photos and video clips captured by strangers. Now we want to hear from you. Have you ever jumped to conclusions about a celebrity relationship based on photos or videos, only to find out later you were completely wrong? Does Rihanna's explanation change how you'll consume and share celebrity content in the future? Do you think celebrities have an obligation to correct false narratives about their personal lives, or should they just ignore the speculation and let people think what they want? Share your honest thoughts in the comments below, and let's have a real conversation about celebrity culture, media literacy, and the responsibility we all have to think critically before believing or spreading speculation as fact.